Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 38 minutes past 7 a.m. and we are here to talk all matters suicide prevention and suicide awareness because September celebrates that. And as promised, I'm not alone in studio. I have young, brilliant minds that are going to help us disseminate this topic. But even before we do that, see what to salimia kwanza. Let's start. We say ladies first, right? So yes, please say hi to people at home. Tell us who you are, what you do. Then we will jump into the conversation of the day.
My name is Malvin Aching. I'm a second year student in the School of Education, pursuing a Bachelor of Education, Science, Mathematics and Physics. And I'm also a peer counselor, the vice chair. Yes, and I'm happy to be here today.
You're most welcome, Malvin. It's a pleasure to have you here. Yes, Eric.
Oh, okay. My name is Eric Gichonga. I'm a third year in the School of Education, pursuing Mathematics and Business Studies. Besides that, I'm a peer counselor, currently serving as the Enrich and Outreach Coordinator. I'm also an MC, and I'm proud to be here.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you. It's good to see you young people in campus and doing a lot more than just your degree. You know, so it's a pleasure to have you guys here. We are talking all matters mental health, specifically suicide prevention. So I want us to start from there. September is the month that usually there is suicide prevention month, just awareness throughout the whole month. What does that involve? I think we can start with Malvin.
It involves creating awareness that suicide is with us here.
Yes.
It is something that is happening. And there's also this awareness that is created that if you have that friend who is experiencing those signs and symptoms of suicide,
yes,
you should do something to prevent them from actually committing suicide, because prevention is better than cure.
That is true. Prevention is definitely better than, especially that there is no cure for suicide.
Yeah.
So prevention is the only option we get, yes, and so we are going to exhaust on the option of prevention. So I think that's a good point to start from the top to Eric, and just start on mental health, because it's not suicide and like malaria. It's not caused by a mosquito bite. You know, it starts from somewhere. So mental health awareness. Why is what is mental health? Let's start from that.
Basically, mental health is a broad subject, but we can say that it's an initiative that aims to, it deals with the overall social, psychological well-being and social functioning.
Yes.
Yeah. When you talk about mental health awareness, it aims to create awareness surrounding mental health and promoting mental health and raising awareness on the issues that we face day to day.
Why is it? I want to ask this question because we have been here repeating these topics over and over again. Why is it important to raise awareness on mental health?
Yeah, because I can say that when you talk about mental health, many people do not know what mental health they are either facing the issues, because one of the things that the basic factor of mental health all starts with stress. Yeah. Stress itself is not is not a mental health issue, but rather the starting point of many. So many people they realize late that they are facing they have mental health illness when it is too late. So you must understand first what mental health is and aims are the ways you can do to cater it, to
take care of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so one nice point that you have said there, that it all starts, stress is a common sign, rather that things are not okay. They could be mild all the way to the extreme, but stress is definitely something you need to watch out and look out for. So then let's talk more about World Suicide Prevention Campaign, and just tell me more about what happened, what goes into the campaign.
Okay, so the suicide prevention campaign that was held on 10th this month,
yes,
there were a lot of talks, mobilization. We were mobilizing students and even staff to come and listen to the various talks that the facilitators had presented on the mental health issues. Yes, and it was so important for us students, because you know, in the campus we have people from different backgrounds, people raised by different people in different communities, and by that it actually helped us students.
it actually helped you to, you know, cope together with all the
Yes.
differences and everything that comes in between. What are some of the activities that went down on 10th? Like, what activities did you have, Eric?
Yeah, so for this year, personally in this university, we were sponsored by the the Mathari National Teaching and Referral Hospital. And some of the things that we did mobilization. We had tents where people will go and share out their issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also had trainings and workshops that will create, they were facilitators that will teach us and try to raise awareness about it, because it is critical to know that there is a lot of stigma surrounding mental health issues. Even back at home, nobody wants to talk about this person is suffering.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people are suffering in the dark. So there is that need to create awareness, to reduce the stigma surrounding mental health. Yeah, so those are some of the activities that we did.
So there were a bulk of activities that actually went down. So then let's talk to someone that is watching Green. They are wondering, am I struggling with my mental health or am I not? What are some of the common signs that someone might be struggling with mental health?
Okay, the signs are the person seems to withdraw from friends and family. He always wants to be alone. The person expresses feelings of hopelessness, worthlessness. They keep on making negative statements about their lives, like, I don't deserve this. Look at what has happened. I will never make it. Yeah. So you find that these people, they are always negative. Nothing positive comes from them. Yes. Yeah.
One, I want us to catch on those because those are important points. You said one is withdraw from common friends, from family. That is one sign. So that even if you're a friend to someone like that, if you are in a friend group with someone like that, and then suddenly you realize they are no longer there, they kind of vanished out of the group, out of the people that they were keeping tabs with, maybe you should check out if they are fine. Again, the other one was negative comments, like we have said, a wholesome negative look at life.
Yes.
Like nothing is going to work out. Those are important things so that we can get to understand them. Eric, you have some to add?
Okay. About mental health, there is some other increase in drug and substance abuse. You find the person feels more himself when he maybe takes drugs. Yeah, so that those are some of the signs. We also have that people overthink. You know, thinking itself is not the solution. You find yourself thinking that you're going to solve a problem, but you find
overthinking.
Yeah, you find yourself overthinking, and that leads to psychological stress. That psychological stress is one of the starting factors, basic factors that leads to critical issues such as now you go to depression or anxiety disorders.
Yes.
Yeah. So
these are some good signs to look at, because this is what is happening amongst our friend groups, amongst our family members. So these are really key, important things to note. So I was really keen on that one. How can individuals seek help or support for their mental health? Let's say now you have realized, I'm quite negative, or rather some other person, you have spotted someone that you realize their whole outlook at life is hopeless. There's nothing good. So how can these people now be able to seek help?
Okay, yeah, help is always there if you really want it. And the first people that we should reach out to are our friends and family. And if that is not available, you can reach out. There are helplines that you can readily find help. And there are also professionals in different sectors who can help you if you seek. For example, here in school there is wellness where you can reach out for help, and also there is us. We are located at BSSC room 272. So if any student requires any assistance with regards to mental health, they can readily reach out to us, and we are well equipped to help them.
So especially if you're here in Kenyatta University, then you get help firsthand. There's people that can help. For someone that is not around in Kenyatta University, do you know maybe websites or some helplines that they can be able to contact?
The one for Mathari.
Mathari Hospital, like you said, because you had had a function with them. Mathari Hospital, by the way, caters hugely on mental health issues. So just Google that helpline. You are going to get it, okay? Because I'm thinking to friends and family, they might be the closest people, but also it makes it hard, you know. Also, is Mathari Hospital on social media?
Yeah,
Or
but
do you
that's,
guys?
yeah, it is definitely on social,
Yeah,
social
so you
media.
can get there. And even peer counselors from KU, are you guys up on social media?
Yes, we are.
We also have certain, we have websites, Facebook, Twitter,
Yes, TikTok.
Instagram, TikTok, peer counselors. So
Peer counselors. What is the name of the social handles?
yeah, they vary, but the common one is just peer counselors at Kenyatta University, Ama
Yes.
Kenyatta University peer counselors.
Peer counselors.
Yeah.
So if someone does not actually have to even come in person, they can just go on there and they
Yeah.
will be directed on how now they can contact someone that can actually be of real help.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we also we are usually around. We walk out. We have T-shirts that everyone will notice. Yeah,
Yes.
so we are always reaching out to people. Yeah.
Yes. So if you're in Kenyatta University, then you're lucky because you may just stumble on one of the peer counselors and you can be able to, be there and get there with them. What are some of the activities that you guys usually have throughout the course of the year that a student here may be able to look out for?
Yeah, so one of the most we usually have the health week, where the health week we usually have tents where we talk about mental health, reproductive health.
Yeah.
We talk about drugs and substance abuse. We also have workshops where we train people. We try to air them out. When it comes to mental health, we have seminars. We invite trainers, psychologists, counselors. They are all there to talk about. And we usually advertise them. So
Yes.
marketing is one of the most one of our strengths.
Yes.
Yeah, so they can always know. They
Yes.
always know.
I mean, you're here.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So they always
So
know.
if you are in Kenyatta University, then matters mental health, you're definitely one of the lucky ones because the peer counseling group is vibrant. I love that you guys make the noise. You are out there. Anyone that really is bothered to know will know because you're always year round having functions, making the noise, and just pulling people towards where they can be able to get help.
Yeah.
All right. So I want you guys to share with us some strategies for maintaining good mental health and preventing mental health issues.
Before we get to that,
Yes.
it is important to know that a recent UK study showed that there are over 300 mental health illnesses. When you're talking about 300, that is a lot.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a
and even
lot.
according to the World Health Organization, stress itself is a global health epidemic. Yeah, so talking about the mental health issues are a lot, so people need to be very critical.
Yes.
They need to be on the reach out to know if they're really struggling because there are a lot of
because
health issues.
300 diseases, subgroups in the same main group, those are a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to seek help and understand. And I love that in this show, Art and Culture Monday, we host, even your professors, by the way, have come here. We have been able to distinguish a lot of mental health issues and actually put a label on them, because unless you know what you are talking about, then you don't know how to seek help about it. So let's go to the strategies for maintaining good mental health and for preventing mental health issues.
Yeah, so
Marvin. Yes.
to enhance mental health, or rather to prevent those negative vibes,
Yes.
one should exercise self-care, where the person carries out regular exercises. The person should as well have a balanced diet, where the person is getting all the food nutrients.
Oh, so even a balanced diet is a concern for
Yes,
mental health?
it is.
Okay.
The person-
Kula mandazi na chai every day, lunch, supper, and
Yeah.
yes,
The person should
yes, and noodles and eggs. What? And yeah, maybe we need to talk about this. Bachelor's life. Yes.
then adequate sleep is as well important to the
Yes.
person. And if the person ensures all this happens in his life, then the person will be mentally stable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even will have better chances
Yes.
of mental stability. Wow, those are very basic things, but they speak to a lot. Just self-care in general. Self-care in terms of sleeping enough, which is, I think that this is why campuses, we have issues over there. Because what time did you sleep last night, by the way? You can text in. We are streaming live on YouTube. I just want to know what time you slept. You are up for a fresh new week number 38. What time did you sleep last night? Because good sleep is definitely needed for your mental health issues. Also a balanced diet. How many hours is good sleep? Because you can be saying good sleep, mine is 4 hours, some other person is 12 hours.
Yeah, there is usually a range.
Yes.
5 to 8 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 to 8 hours.
So
is
5 to 8 hours is enough. So
Yeah.
watu wa kulala 2 a.m. it's not the time. Okay? So 11, that gives about 11 to about 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay? So kindly get enough sleep, eat a balanced diet. What else have we said?
Yeah.
Adequate sleep.
And we have
sleep.
talked about adequate sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a minimum, the bare minimum things will already keep your mental health already be like to an advantage. Is there anything else someone can do?
Yeah,
Eric?
you need to note out most of these illnesses, mental health issues, they are not solved on medication.
Yeah.
It is funny that you are going to realize that most of these issues are solved just through the simple exercises that you do. One of the greatest Rome orators called Cicero, he said that it is exercise alone that increases the vigor, raises the spirits. This meaning that through exercise, actually it is more biological. Through exercise, maybe you are feeling stressed or you have anxiety disorders. You find yourself just one lap running. Yeah, you're going, there is that happy hormone, the natural mood booster, and you're going to find yourself just relaxed and you're okay. So most of these health problems are, we can deal with them just from the back of our homes. But sharing them is one of the key. But most of these health issues, we solve them just by our own.
Exactly.
But when it comes to, it becomes extreme, it is critical to reach out to the professionals who can help you and guide you to become more healthy. Again.
Yes. Okay, so that means before we move to medication, unless it's on extreme cases of mental health issues, before we move to medication, there are things that we can do to kind of self-medicate, exercise, move a little, okay? After eating a balanced diet or after eating your noodles and eggs, and move a little, okay? Just yoga here and there, deep breaths even. You know, I was in a certain seminar of some sort, and literally deep breaths takes about a minute, and most of us don't even find time for that. Just take deep breaths in and out like 5-10 times. You'll be feeling much better. Exercise is another thing. I want us to take note of these things because they are primary, they are available to you. You don't need anything to run, you just need yourself. Wamka kimbia 1 lap, urudi, discipline, okay? And consistency, of course, because now if you're running once a year, surely, okay? So these are small things, and I like that. I like having these conversations with students because they use the things that are within them and around them. So they're not asking for money here. It's just are resources that you have within yourself or around yourself, and that can be a big use. Okay, could you kindly share with us, because we are almost about to wrap up, the takeaways and messages you'd like the viewers to take home matters mental health, because like we have said, this is a broad issue. We could have a whole year of Art and Culture Monday, every Monday talking about mental health, and we will not exhaust. So what are the most as trained personnels? Yes. What do you want, or peer counselors? What are the highlights that you'd like people to take home matters mental health and how they can keep healthy mentally?
Okay, for me, I feel like the society should change its perspective about mental health. It is usually perceived that men, they are supposed to be strong. They should not be low or discouraged. But the society should change that. Everyone undergoes issues mental health, and it doesn't matter whether you are male or female. So everyone should be given an equal chance to express themselves, express what they feel. If you feel suicidal, just reach out. It doesn't matter whether you are male or female. Yes, that is my take.
Okay, I like that. It is not gender specific. Mental health issues can happen to anyone. Eric?
Yeah, so you need to note out that it is okay not to be okay. And your mental health and well-being is the most important thing in the world. So you need to watch out for those. Yeah, you may be very good physically, but like I take an example, like holding a glass of water. It does not carry much weight, but holding long, the more you hold on to it, you get fatigue and you find yourself dropping. The glass itself is not that heavy, but the more you hold on to it, you find yourself you just fall. There's a point you are going to fall. You can use it to compare with stress and mental health issues. Yeah, the starting point can be just a little thing, but the more you hold on to it, you find yourself it reaches to the extreme levels, and there is no need for it to reach to a certain point like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so you need to watch out, and whenever you face an issue, be on the lookout. Help is always near. Yeah, problem shared is a problem half solved.
Exactly. So wow, I like that. Those are just quite some heavy remarks, because like I like that example that the longer you hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. And we said here, we have talked about mental health issues for a couple of times, and I think this is always our closing remarks. If you're not ashamed of a flu, why are you ashamed of stress? You know, like it's an illness like any other. Like you could take physical stress. Like if you have malaria, now you're not hiding, you know, in your room because you have malaria. So we need a level of normalcy like that with our mental health issues, that you have stress, you have depression, so you can seek help and you can definitely be helped. I want you to remind people where, right here in Kenyatta University, where they can find you. Can you repeat those locations? Because I know someone is watching and they would like to know where they can be able to find you, and social media handles.
Okay, here in Kenyatta University, you can find us at BCC room 272. Yes, just come and you'll find a peer counselor around.
Yes, and they will be willing to help.
Yeah.
Eric, social media handles?
Social media handles, we are at Kenyatta University Peer Counselors, Facebook, IG, Kenyatta University Peer Counselors, TikTok, Kenyatta University Peer Counselors, and the same as Twitter, Kenyatta University Peer Counselors.
Yes. One last one. A student who wants to join the peer counseling team, how do they go about it?
Yeah, I can say that first you need to know peer counseling itself is not a club, but it is a project run by the school. Yeah, so they usually, whenever there is an application, there is opportunities, they reach out through social media where you apply to be a peer counselor, then you are shortlisted.
Yes.
Then you go for the interview. After they see they see your potential,
yes,
yeah, they can now invite you and you become one of us. Yeah, so we don't recruit. For now, we are not recruiting, but we hope that through the management of the school, we are going to recruit new peer counselors.
Yes. So when there are opportunities, you can look out for opportunities in the peer counseling team, and once it's there, do apply and go. And you never know, you may just be picked for an amazing job. Otherwise, asanteni sana for being here. I believe, is there anything we have left unsaid? Marvin, seems like you have something to say. Yeah, you're good. Okay, thank you so much for being here, for helping us disseminate that in a simple manner, which I like. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all matters mental health, and in relation to September, which is Suicide Prevention Month. So that is the conversation that we have had. There are simple things that you can do within your reach, okay? So we are going to take a short break. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, but that has been our lounge number 1.